Hey guys, welcome back to CheatSheetPros.com. Today is April 30th, Saturday, and I have a 3-team parlay for you, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one, we have the LA Dodgers over the Detroit Tigers. Yes, I said Tigers, not Tigers. I'm going to go through and point my mouse around the things on the cheat sheet that jump out at me so you can use this as a little bit of a tutorial as well as getting the 3 plays that we like. So we do like the Dodgers. If you watched the video yesterday, we love all their home stats. You can see at home they're 7-1 with a WRC plus of 125.1, which is 20 points higher than their road number. They did lose 2 to Arizona, but when they returned home, as we said in the video yesterday, we figured they're going to bounce back with a big win, and they beat Detroit 5-1. Now over here, we're going to take a look at Detroit. Their last 6 games, they are 0-6. They've only scored 1, 0, 4, 2, and 2 runs, so they are struggling to say the least. So just on the surface, we like the Dodgers over Detroit because the Dodgers are at home. They play great at home. And Detroit sucks right now, and even on the road, they are even worse. So over here, you can see Detroit at home has a WRC plus of 102.2, which is pretty decent. That's about league average. But on the road, it drops to 58.4, which is terrible. That's probably one of the worst in the MLB. You can also see here on the road, they are averaging 1.86 runs per game, which is also terrible. The next thing we want to take a look at is the pitching matchup. So here we have Bo, who has no stats, and a mediocre bullpen behind him. But over here we have Clayton Kershaw. Everybody knows who Clayton Kershaw is, and the Dodgers have the #1 bullpen right now. Clayton Kershaw in 17 innings this year has a 2.65 ERA, 1.72 whip, and allowing a 167 batting average. So we have a solid pitcher and a solid bullpen going up against a rookie pitcher and a mediocre bullpen. And then these teams are far and away different, with the Dodgers being the better of the 2. The second game that we like, we are going to go right back to the New York Yankees over Kansas City. So this is one of the games we had yesterday, money line or run line. Last 10 power rankings, we got #1 versus #22. And they came through with a big win yesterday for us, beating the Kansas City Royals 12-2. Nestor Cortez did not hit any of the props that I like, but that is okay. So with them, a 12-2 win under their belt, we're going to go right back to them again today. Kansas City has not been that good. They're 7-11 so far this year. And you can see right here the fantasy point production grade for the projected hitters. They are red hot right now. Aaron Judge and Rizzo are on fire, and they're going up against Carlos Hernandez, who threw 14 innings this year, has an ERA and an xFIP over 5, and allowing a 333 batting average to opponent hitters, and specifically getting killed with this small sample size to the right-handed batters. And you can see the Yankees here are full of right-handed hitters. He's given up a 433 batting average to righties. Uh-oh, Kansas City. Also, Kansas City has the 23rd bullpen in the MLB, so that is not great. So that bodes well for the New York Yankees. Coming over here, on the other side, we have Garrett Cole, who he has struggled, but he's got an xFIP of 3.5, allowing a low 203 batting average, and a top 3rd bullpen when he comes out of the game. Only 50 at-bats in the BVP, but he is only allowing a 192 batting average. You can see here, Carlos Santana is batting .091 off of Garrett Cole. Whit Merrifield is struggling with a 133 batting average this year, and he's only batting .200 off of Garrett Cole. So we like the Yankees to roll once again, unfortunately. And then the third game we have is going to be the San Diego Padres. This is the first game that really jumped out at me as I was making my way down the list. This features our number 29 versus number 11 in our custom last 10 power rankings. You can see Pittsburgh has lost 4 games in a row, including a 7-3 loss last night against the San Diego Padres. And you can see the Padres have been on absolute fire here. They've won 4, 5, 9. They're 9-2 in their last 11 games, and they have 4 straight wins by 2, by 2, by 3, by 3. So they haven't played a very strong competition. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh are both pitiful teams, but our projected line here, we have 4.6 to 3.4, so we have a heavy favorite over here on the San Diego Padres. Now, when we come down here and we take a look at the hitting, the bottom 4 hitters are a little cold, but the top 4 of the top 5 aren't too bad, so they're doing decent. And you can see here, we got a lot of blue over here on the other side for Pittsburgh, so they fall in this low mid range, and the Padres hitters fall into this good range. Bullpens, you can see here, the Padres are going to send Sean Manaea to the mound with the number 6 bullpen behind him. We like Manaea this year. He has 23.1 innings, and he has a ERA and xFIP under 3.52, allowing a 188 batting average. That is fantastic. And then when you flip over here, we have JT Brubaker on the other side. He only has 15 innings, but an ERA over 6, an xFIP of 4.8, and he's allowing a 226 average, but he has a 1.63 whip, which is really high. So that means he's giving up a lot of hits and walking a lot of batters. So his ERA could possibly be even a little higher. And then the bullpen behind him is number 22. So we're going to go ahead and take a shot at Brubaker. So those are the 3 games that I like tonight. The other 2 that I'm considering are the San Francisco Giants and the LA Angels. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to keep it short and sweet.